Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo, you're Samurai Man, and we have the Boxetron Delivery, and it's really big. I got two huge boxes at the same time. I didn't think I'd get them both at the same time. One's from TF Source, one's from Big Bad Toy Store. There's a lot going on in there, so let's go ahead and open them up and see what we got here, sees. Alright, let's get that going. It's very big. I guess we're going to start with the TF Source one just because it's on top, so let's just go at it. I mean, son of a shepherd. I did have a lot of stuff come in stock at the same time. I think I had like 4 or 5 things just like pop up in stock on TF Source. And then I had one thing pop up in stock at a Big Bad Toy Store. But the timing was perfect. It was perfect timing. I had just paid off my last credit card bill. Because I like to wait until the bill, not the bill is due, but the first, like, I like to wait until I have all the money at once, and then I pay the whole bill off right then and there. Don't have to worry about it for the rest of the month. So that's what I did. As soon as I did that, I came home, and I had a bunch of pre-orders that had come in stock, and I was like, yes, time to have them ship out. And that's what I did. And this is big. It's big. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in total are in this here thing. I don't know exactly. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's take this down, actually. Oh wow, this thing they didn't even take it out of the box. They just straight up delivered it. All right. So awesome. Hopefully you can see. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and move this. I'm dropping stuff. Move Big Bad Toy Store's box too. Bam! Hotspot. Yes, he is the first thing I pulled out. Yes, there is Hotspot. And just because it came with it, Cyclone is. I wasn't really feeling the need to get this version of Cyclone is. I have the KFC. I think it's the KFC Toys version. And he's awesome, but I don't know. It came with Hotspot. They were they're not 2 for 1, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? They were a 2-pack. So if I wanted to get Hotspot, I didn't have to. I could have canceled it and then just gotten Hotspot. But I was like, you know what? I'll get it for the Cyclonus or the Galvatronus combination. So there's that. I figured it'll be featured somehow in the comics. So I figured I might as well get it. So I did. Anyways, there's that. Bam. Here is, if I can make some room. Make sure everything's here. Yes, it is. Awesome. Ultra Magnus. This one was a big one that everyone was looking forward to. So as soon as I saw the pre-order, I jumped on it. He looks a lot better in person than I had thought, which is usually what happens. That's pretty much what happens every time I buy anything. It always looks better than I expect it to look, so that's always nice. I'm excited for this guy. I'm really excited. I mean, I think this is probably one of the first... No, I'm a liar. I'm a lying son of a shepherd. This is not the first Ultra Magnus looking Ultra Magnus we've ever gotten. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of the G1. Well, yeah, for the most part, we've gotten all repaints. I think G1... I mean, Robots in Disguise had an Ultra Magnus, but that one was a completely new look, just like all the characters in that, so it didn't really follow this scheme. So, I don't think there was really any other... Oh, well, there was Prime. You know what? Prime Ultra Magnus did follow pretty well to the Ultra Magnus design, so we'll give it that. But yeah, here's the Generations versions, Combiner Wars versions with Minimus Ambus. So I'll go over who Minimus Ambus is when I do the review, just because I'm assuming not everyone reads the comics. But yes, this is based on the comic book representation of Ultra Magnus. In the comic books, he does have red thighs, but I'm okay with the white thighs. They were going for more G1 cartoon, I guess, for that one. So it's whatever. But yes, glad to have him. He looks great. Can't wait to open him up. Moving on! Perfect Effects hand upgrade kit. One of the hands broke on mine, so I bought an extra one. So yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think. How many do I have? I have 3 black versions now and 1 purple. And I have coming up a Menasor, which needs the purple. I have a Superion, which needs the black, and I have a, drawing a blank, Protectobots. I don't know why I can't think of their names. Defensor, there we go. So he needs a black. And Technobots are rumored, and Bruticus is rumored. So I'm going to see if I can fix that hand. I have not been able to fix it. I thought I could, but it's just not working. I just can't get the, I can't, like, fix the pieces. I'm going to try different adhesives, because the one I tried didn't work the way I hoped it would. It just fell apart. And the problem is, the part that broke is so tiny. That was the only thing that was holding the hands together, was, like, one tiny sliver of plastic, so that was dumb. But yeah, so I'm working on it. But yes, here we have... Ooh, they came with comic books. I did not know that. Awesome! Hell yeah, I did not know these came with comic books. But here we go. There is Dead End, finally. Got some more Stunticons. Here is Breakdown. They share similar molds. I believe they... Oh, wait, no. I don't think they share the same molds. Do they? Oh, no, it's this guy who does. Okay. And then, here we go. Off-Road. Again, I think he's going to look a lot better than I imagined. Rumor has it that Off-Road, they're going to use this mold for Ironhide. I really hope that's not the case, just because it's not a bad mold. I mean, just based on what I could see, it doesn't look bad. I honestly think he looks really cool, just from pictures and stuff, and I think he looks like a pretty cool guy. I just don't think he represents Ironhide. Like, this design doesn't represent Ironhide as well as it could, honestly. So I'm really hoping this isn't going to be the Ironhide mold, because we are going to be getting Prowl, Ironhide, Mirage, and Sunstreaker. So obviously Mirage is just probably going to be drag strip, repainted, and hopefully remolded, just because they've been doing a pretty good job about doing the remolds where they need to. So no surprise there. I think that's how that's going to go. Prowl, I'm hoping gets his own mold. He deserves it. He's been very... not highlighted, but he's been a very prominent character throughout this whole thing, this whole comic book thing. He's been a very prominent character, so he deserves his own mold. Sunstreaker, again, I'm hoping he gets his own mold too. That'd be nice. And then, what was it? Sunstreaker? Oh, I did them all. So yeah, Mirage is probably gonna be a repaint. And then Prowl, I'm hoping gets his own mold. Sunstreaker, I'm hoping gets his own mold. If Sunstreaker doesn't get his own mold, I could see him being Breakdown, just because I think they're both supposed to be Lamborghinis. I think this is, like, Breakdown was based off of Lamborghini, so I wouldn't doubt it if he got a repaint of that. I hope he doesn't, just because, but if that's the case, okay. But there's that. Anyways, yes, here is Air Raid. So I got the full wave, obviously. I ordered the whole wave. I'm really happy these came with comic books. They're such nice looking comic books too. I love these pictures we have. They're so awesome looking. So glad on that. It looks like we got these instead of the bio cards. Totally fine with me. I don't even know if I have most of my bio cards. They kind of just get lost. I don't really care for them. I mean, it's nice to have, but whatever. But there's that. So yes, I have the whole wave. I can now create both of my combiners. And last but not least, dun, 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 the craziness of Breakdown / Wild Rider. So yeah, this was one I was really highly anticipating. And again, he looks a lot better in person than he did in pictures. I was really excited that they announced him. I was really like, again, I was one of those people who was like, I don't know how I'm going to get him. And then they announced that he's coming to TS Source and Big Bad Toy Store, and everyone was pretty much going to get him. So I was like, alright, so the craziness was for nothing. So glad I got my hands on him. It's weird how him and Slingshot worked out, where they were somewhat exclusive to an extent. I don't know if they're coming... Well, I imagine they are, because I think he's on the Target website. I know he's on the Toys R Us website. I know he's on the Walmart website. So I'm assuming he's going to be in brick-and-mortar stores. As far I haven't seen him. I haven't really looked. I haven't been to a toy store in a while, just because I've ordered all this online, so I didn't really need to. I don't need to go in stores. Everything's already been pre-ordered. But yeah, so so I'm assuming he's gonna be coming in stock in stores. I don't know if he's gonna be a website exclusive thing, an online exclusive, along with Quickslinger. But just in case, bam, I have him. Got my whole Stunticon team. So cool. Again, I have no issues with having Off-Road here. He's going to be probably part of my Galvatronus. Like I said, we need extra limbs. Bam, Galvatronus. So there's that. Sorry this is going to be a long video, but it feels like it is. And I'm going to move on to the Big Bad Toy Store box now, because it's a heifer too. It's only got 2 things in it, I think. But it's a big box. I don't know why this box is so big. I guess the item that came with it is much bigger than I anticipated. Because I knew it was going to be a big thing. I underestimated how big it was. Where's that Anakin Skywalker meme? You underestimate my power. Yeah, I definitely underestimated the size of this thing because it's a big box. I'm just going to open it off screen. Here we have Quick Slinger! Yes! Again, this was another one of those highly anticipated, like, oh my gosh, am I going to get it? How am I going to get it? I got to make sure to get it. One of those kind of guys. So, glad I got both of them. Had to get one from a different site each, but it's whatever. I got them. So awesome to have a full set of Stunticons and Aerial Bots. It's cool to have Off-Road and Alpha Bravo. They're nice little additions. They don't hinder anything. They just add to it, so that's what's awesome about them. Same with Blackjack and Powerglide. Even though Powerglide is like, you could totally have off the side as its own figure. That's fine too. And same with Blackjack. Blackjack does not hinder anything. He only adds to it, so that's cool. Same with Powerglide. He just turns into a gun. So I like that. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So a ton of Combiner Wars stuff. Everything you see here is Combiner Wars. It all just came in stock at the same time. Now I'm just waiting for the Protector Bots. So great. Last but not least, the biggest thing I got. It's really hard to show off, but I got the Platinum Edition Predaking. This is awesome. I'm so glad I got this, and I'm so glad I got it for the price that I got it for. I got it at a Big Bad Toy Store. They discounted it quite a bit just because it is a bit old now. Not like too old, but it's getting up there as far as, I think like a year old, maybe 2, so. But, I believe his original price was like $130, $120. And then I think it went down to like $115, $112. And then it went down again, I guess $100. So I got this for $100, and I think that's totally worth it considering the other Platinum Edition stuff. That's G1. Considering Perceptor and Blaster, I'm paying $120 for just those with the cassettes and, you know, extra accessories and stuff. And this was less than that, and it's coming with 5 giant, five giant Predacons. These are big. I've seen some videos. These apparently, I mean, I always knew that Predaking was supposed to be the largest combiner. In the old G1 cartoon, Predaking is supposed to be the largest combiner, the most ferocious and all that. So it makes sense that he is supposed to be big, but I did not realize that the toys were quite as big as they are. So that's awesome. I'm really glad to have them, adding to my G1 collection. It's steadily growing with all these Platinum Editions and reissues, so that's really awesome. I'm glad for that. I don't know why this says this here, but it says Fantasy Situation. Cool. Don't know what that means. But what's awesome also is this is actually, it says number 10 out of 30. So that's cool. I did not know these were limited to 30. Apparently there's only... Oh, wait. Is that what that... No. I think that means there's going to be 30... Platinum Edition items, and this is the 10th one they made, I'm assuming. If that's the case, I hope that's not the case. I would love more than 30. There's more than 30 figures, so let's, you know, pump out more. But yeah, there you go. We got Trypticon coming up. We got, like I said, Blaster and Perceptors as far as G1 goes, so that's cool. But, side note, since we're talking, again, I know I keep talking about Trypticon and all that, but I want to talk about another thing. I mentioned before that we could possibly be getting a Generations 1 this year just because last year we got Metroplex, and again they hinted like, hey, if you want it, maybe we'll make it. They said something to that degree. So, that could be the case. I hope that is the case. We will hopefully get a Trypticon Generations version that turns into a Nemesis. That would be amazing if he transformed into the Nemesis as well as opened up into like a little base mode. That'd be cool as well. But yeah, I think, what else? I talked about getting a Platinum Edition Metroplex as far as a G1 version. I don't see why they wouldn't do that either. I think if this Trypticon sells well, that would be the next thing to do. So hopefully that'll be the case. Again, BotCon and Comic-Con around the corner, so we're going to have more releases on that. What else was I going to talk about? I totally had something on my mind I wanted to talk about, and I was waiting for me to get these packages in to talk about it. Oh, Overlord, there he is. So, Impactor, he was just Mastermind Creations, just got pre-orders up for Impactor, their version of him. He is called Spartan. He looks amazing as far as the pictures go so far, so I'm really excited that we're going to do that. He's going to look great with the records. I've already got Twin Twist and Topspin, and I've got Broadside, Springer, Ultra Magnus. As far as my third-party figures go, I've got those records. And then we have another Generation Springer, which will look awesome with the crew. He looks a little more accurate, I think. So we got him, we've got Cup, we've got Perceptor. Hopefully we can get an updated Perceptor, honestly. Like, there's nothing wrong with the one they gave us, but he is a bit dated. I wouldn't mind an upgraded one where he's got the monocle eye, the eye patch, like, type eye. That'd be cool. So I think an update is in order for that. But we do have Perceptor. I still need to order the Iron Fist, Fistatron, Iron Fist, whatever he goes by. I don't remember which he switched his name to, but him. I still need to order that so I can have that wrecker. They still need to make an Inferno. Oh, we got a Roadbuster. There's another wrecker we have. Whirl, we've got a Whirl. Hopefully we get an IDW one, but there's another wrecker in there. Rack and Ruin, I don't know how they would make him, but honestly, like if we could do something Rack and Ruin, that'd be cool. But Overlord, yes, because they made Impactor, I'm really hoping they go for a Last Stand of the Wreckers thing and release an Overlord. Because there was an Overlord that was announced a year ago or two that was supposed to come out. I canceled mine just because I wasn't sure if I was going to have money at the time. It was $250 for that third-party Overlord. But it was going to be huge. It was going to look awesome. It was going to have LEDs. It was going to have a base mode. It was going to do everything the original G1 toy did, but it's pretty much a third-party update. And it was coming down the pipes. Like I said, I had it pre-ordered. Like, it was coming down. And then it just disappeared. It just, I don't know what happened to it. I went back to TF Source, and honestly, I can't find it at all. It's not even like it says out of stock or anything. It's gone. Like, I don't know what happened to that figure. I'm guessing it got canceled or whatever, or the company's just gone. But I'm hoping that releasing Impactor, if his sales do well, they'll keep a Last Stand of the Wreckers thing going, and they'll make an Overlord. Somebody needs to make an Overlord. I mean, seriously, he's pretty prominent in the comic books, or at least he was in the early More Than Meets the Eye, Robots in the Sky stuff. He was a big deal. Like, that was a big thing. So, somebody needs to make a freaking Overlord. I want Overlord. I want a G1 Platinum Edition Overlord. That'd be awesome. He looks amazing. And again, that's another one of those big pricey guys. But yeah, I would love an Overlord. As far as Platinum Edition goes, I would love an Overlord, Scorponok, Metroplex, like the big base guys. I want those. Since we've already got Triplicon coming, I want all the base guys since we've already got them. I already got Fortune's Maximus, the reissue, so just keep them coming, man. Like, and I want combiners, G1 combiners, Platinum Edition. I've already got here Predaking. Bam, we've got Predaking, so that's awesome. So I want a Devastator, I want a Menasor. Technically, no, I'm not Menasor. Well, I do want Menasor, but Bruticus, I want him, but I already have the mold. I have the Robots in the Skies mold, so I've technically got him, so we can hold off. Dinobots, I want to see a Dinobot set. I've already mentioned that. Superion, I want that for sure. So yeah, lots of stuff I want. Also, as far as the Combiner Wars things going, possible Bruticus, again, they showed, not they showed, but people are speculating just based off of Rook and Hotspot that they could do Brawl and Onslaught, so we'll see. I wouldn't doubt it. It'd be nice to have a nice Generations version of it. I do have a third-party one. I have the Warbotron one, and I do have the Fall of Cybertron one with the Military Titans upgrade set. That looks amazing, but yeah. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. My battery, not my battery, but my footage is about to run out. I've only got 5 seconds left, so anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, and wow!